Yeah, for sure. Another one of the characteristics I talk about in the book is this idea of being macro. And we often see this with entrepreneurs where they're just, years ahead of the average person, but they have a worldview that is just broader and deeper than the average person, and maybe broader than some of their employees and their partners. And, they need to be able to translate it in a way to get people excited. But sometimes they come off as being a little bit crazy because they just see the future in a way that maybe you and I don't see it.
I love that. So true. And it reminds me of the quote. I think it might have been Steve Jobs said, the crazy people who think they can change the world are very often the ones who can. Because I think you need to be a little bit, whether it's crazy or whether it's just having that belief that where you're heading is a place that needs to be headed to, that almost the purpose becomes so much bigger than the problems that you face along the way, that you can't think of anything but trying to solve the problem.
Yeah. And I think, running our venture fund, that's one of the core characteristics that we look for in entrepreneurs is, do they have a vision, which sometimes can be very, broad strokes or, kind of a statement. It's like, do they have a vision of a world that exists maybe 5 or 10 years out? So I won't be able necessarily to see it, but they're going to, give me the analysis and their background and their experience of why they think that's where the world is going. And I'm either going to be along for the journey or I'm not. And some of the best investments that I've made have been in things that seemed crazy at that moment in time. But then this happened and that happened and this happened and the world changed.